How's it going? It's James Yonder Outdoors. Well, I've been drawing up some knives, and I need to make a template out of them. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you how to make one in Lightburn and cut it out on a laser engraver. So, first thing I did was, after I drew them out, took a picture with my phone, and if you do this, make sure it's flat. It's not at a skew or anything. And I Bluetoothed it to my phone, from my phone to my computer, and then I uploaded it to imageR.com, and I cropped it and downloaded it as a PNG file. All right. So from there, I loaded it into Lightburn, and this is kind of what I'm making. I'm not going to make this particular design. I'm going to do this bull cutter up here. But this is 1/8 inch plywood, and that's what I want to make it out of. So I'm just going to jump over to the computer and show you how it's done. It's already in Lightburn. Alright, so what I did was I loaded this into Lightburn. Just used the import button. Of course, it was a lot larger when it imported. I had to scale it down. And another one, when you're cropping, crop it as close to the design as you can. Then you can set your size and get it close. And we'll get it perfect after we get it get this design outlined. Now, in order to outline it, you use the pencil tool. Zoom in. I've got it set to red so I can see it better. Now you can see I got it cropped pretty close. I'm going to start right here on this curve because thought I had it set to red. Alright, now it's set to red. I'm going to just make short lines around this curve, and as the lines get straighter on the design, we can make longer lines. Also, if you're having trouble with it snapping to the grid, you can go to settings and turn snap to grid off. That's what I did, so I get a precise my mind went blank. So you can get precise on your design, is what I'm trying to say. So we come to a curve, and we're going to make short lines. And all I'm doing is right clicking, then move my mouse and go a little further. Now if you get a little off, it's okay. I'm using the wheel button to move my picture around. Just keep trucking along, and this doesn't take very long to do. There's a few curves in this one. Getting closer, too close. Now this is not going to be a screwed up. Almost. Use the wrong button to try to move the picture. Now just keep trucking along to get all the way around it. And I may speed this up. I don't know. May not. Because it doesn't take very long. Now, if you goof up and get one like this and you go like this, we can fix that later. And I'll show you how to do that when we get done with this trace. It doesn't have to be perfect because we want to tune it up on the sander anyway. Just to make sure the wheels fit all the curves. And that we get a smooth surface. It doesn't have to be perfect though, because when you're grinding your knife after you've marked it out, it'll be what was I saying? Got distracted. Anyway, actually, I don't even know what I was talking about. Had a space out moment. Did it again. If you hold the button down, the right button, no, the left button. If you hold the left button down, it makes a curved line. And I have not figured out how to use that properly. So I'm a little off my line, but that's okay. Now I'm not going to put this little sharpening tool in it. Be straight all the way over to here. And this is going to be have a little bit of roundness to it. And we'll fine tune that on the sander as well, because it's hard to get a curve on this line. I mean, it can be done, but almost to the finish line. This part, anyway. Now when you get to your line, zoom in real close and connect these two lines. There. So now we've got a trace all the way around it. And where was that oopsie spot? Right there. So to fix that oopsie spot, go up here to edit nodes, click on that, click on the line, and here's all your nodes. And there's a bunch of them. So we can fine tune this and fix that little spot right there. drag it back up into place. There, it's fixed. Now if there's any other places, like maybe that's not bad. Bring this in just a little bit. And that looks good. So what I'm going to do is go to my selector tool, and I'm going to select. First I'm going to turn this off. And this is selected. It's 7.44. We started out with 7.5 on the picture. Now this is 7.44 and I want it 7.5. 7.5. So I'm just going to highlight that and put a 5 there. Now we have the right size. Next is the pinholes for your pin stock. Or no, probably ought to do this line right here, edge of the scale. So we'll go back up to our pencil, zoom in. I'm going to do this in, let's do blue, because I don't want to cut this, I just want a line right there. And we'll follow this up. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just a guide. Now, up here, get as close to that line as you can, then right click to stop. So what we got now, I'm starting to get into a hurry because it's night, it's late, and I'm tired. So next is the holes for the pins. I want to put them on here because it's easier to mark them. I don't have to mark them separately. We'll hold down shift and then left click and drag. And then it'll give me a perfect circle. That's pretty close to the size I want. I'm gonna come up here, make sure circle is selected. Come up here, and I want to put the size of my pin stock. I'm using 3/16, so that's 0.187. And this is locked, so this will change here. What the hell happened? 187. Okay. Now, the first one marked. Now we're going to right click, copy, over here where we want it, paste, then another paste over here. And now we've approximately got our holes. We'll turn that background picture off. Now I'm going to place this where it looks good. Right there. This needs to come over. Right there. Now, I'm going to measure from this hole to this hole, 1.3198. 1.2. So let me come over I'll turn this off. Sucks. I have to turn it off to move this over just a fraction of an inch. Now I'll go back to my measuring tool. Measure 1.3. 1.24. And move it over a little bit more. No, I'm not going to get it perfect. I'm going to get close. Try that. This part's a little finicky, but well worth doing. I think I moved it too far. It's 1.26. 1.28. Okay, that's close enough. And it looks like it's pretty close to centered. Up and down, left and right. Now the next thing I am going to do, close that, unselect that. Where's that line? What the hell is that line? I didn't put that line there. Huh. No idea. Get rid of it though. I don't need it. No idea how it got there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take my pencil tool. I'm going to come over here, and my sharpening tool will be centered probably about right there. Cancel that. Right about there. Zoom out. Probably bring my grind line up to about right there. So that's about what it's going to look like. Now, let's see, just looked it over, make sure I'm done. And we can show this image. Click on it. Cancel. Now we click on it. And delete. Don't need it anymore. Now this needs to be for 1/8 inch. I've got an Xtool 10-watt laser. And the speed is right. I need to turn up the heat on this one. No, it's not right. That needs to be 6. This needs to be 90. I think I'm going to turn that to 5. Because my lens is pretty dirty on it. One pass. Okay. Now on this one, come on, select it, select it. This one I want 100. speed. And I want about 70. Oops. One pass. And I just noticed these are blue. I don't want them blue. So I'm gonna hold down Control, select, and select all three of them. And I'm gonna put them on this red because I want them cut out. The blue lines I don't want cut. They're just marks, guidelines. And now we are ready to burn. So I think I'm gonna finish this up in the morning. I'll do the video in the morning. I'll post all this together, of course. So I'll be right back. Oh, and don't forget to save your work. Never forget to save your work, like I did, because I could have screwed up royally. And then I'd have to start all over again. So this looks good, as far as I can tell. Make sure we're still at 7.5. We're at 7.5 inches. 187. 187. 187. Okay. Well, this is ready to burn. And I'm going to do it in the morning, because I am tired. And I'll be right back. Alright, it is the next day, and we are going to cut this knife out. I've already got my laptop set up right here. Got the laser turned on. Got to set the height. Alright. Height set. Dust on the rail. Alright. Set it up about right there. Now I'm going to hit frame. Make sure it's in frame. Yeah. I want to plug my air assist in. And we're going to burn. This is 1/8 inch birchwood plywood, 3 mil. I've got my cut speed set to 6 something, 5. Something like that. 5 inches per minute, and at about 90 power. So just want to make one pass. Now I should have reordered the put cut last and put the lines in first, but I didn't. I forgot. So if you're doing this, make sure you do your lines first and not your cuts. Got to reorder your cut sequence, whatever it's called. This is the Xtool Pro 10-watt laser. And it may not cut all the way through on one pass because I have not cleaned the lens ever. So it's pretty dirty. Unplug that. Looks like we are cut. Yeah, I cut through. So there is our pattern. And if there's any tuning up I need to do, I'll do it on the sander, but I don't think I need to. It's pretty good. Might touch this end up right here and round this off a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. So that is how you make a pattern with a laser cutter. Very easy. That's if you have one. If you don't have one, it's okay. You can make them out of cardboard. But if you're going to make more than, say, 5 or 6 knives, you really need a solid pattern, because that cardboard will deform after about 3 knives. I got this laser on Amazon. It was a refurbished model. I looked this morning to see if I could find one, but they're out of refurbished, I believe. So I will put a link to a new one, and if I can find refurbished, I'll put a link to it too. If you don't have one of these, they're awesome. I've used it for knife making. I've built boxes. I've engraved a lot of stuff. If you want me to do a review of this, I've had it for about a year now. If you want me to do a review of this laser, just put a comment in the comment section and let me know. It is a really cool setup. What else? I cannot think of anything else to say. Now, when I bought this, I did not buy the Xtool brand bed or the Xtool brand air assist. The air assist is just a aquarium pump. I'll put a link to it and the bed. So if you're in the market for an Xtool, I highly recommend them. They're awesome. I haven't tried any other brand, but the Xtool is awesome. Very easy to use. Little pricey. Like I said, I bought the refurbished model. It was a little bit cheaper than the new. I've had it for over a year. In fact, the 7th of September, this is the 8th, will be 1 year. Because I saw it in my Facebook memories. Yeah. That is all. I will see you on the next one. Or you'll see me. I won't see you. So, that is all. We'll see you next time. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah, leave a message in the comment section if you want to see a review. Also, I will be building this knife in a video. I'm going to use AEBL stainless steel, but I got to do some testing first because I've never worked with AEBL. And I'm waiting on my anti-scale compound. I forget the name of it. It's letters and numbers, not an actual name. It's anti-scale coating for stainless or carbon if you desire to use it. Don't really need it for most carbon steels, but you do need it for stainless. And it'll be here Wednesday. Day is Sunday. So I got a long agonizing wait because I want to get this done. I'm excited to get this done. Now, that is all. We'll see you later.